start with a team that's hoping to rebound from a disappointing 8-8 finish last year. I'm talking about the Colts. This is a critical season in Indy, due in part to the fact it's a contract year for Andrew Luck. Colts franchise quarterback is in line to get the fattest deal in NFL history. To get it, though, Luck will have to remain on the field. He only played in 7 games last year because of a variety of injuries. And when he was healthy, he didn't look like the Luck we're used to seeing, tossing 12 interceptions in those 7 games. Here's Luck's offensive coordinator, Rob Chudzinski, on his star pupil list.
Well, Andrew has to be Andrew, and, there's no doubt about that. But obviously the things that, the reason he was out last year and us, making sure that he's protected and he protects himself. And, that's been one of the focuses of the offseason is, how are we going to protect him better? How's he going to protect himself better? And then he has his list of things from a fundamental standpoint that he wants to keep growing on and working on and improve at. And with Andrew, you don't have to tell him too much about it. He's already on it. And, he's phenomenal in what he does and the plan that he has for himself, that he develops for himself to get better.
All right, here's a look at some of the notable draft additions for the Colts since 2013. Hugh Thornton, the only offensive player from that year who is still on the team. They did add Ryan Kelly with their first-round pick this year, the center out of Alabama. Hopefully going to be a valuable addition for the Colts.
Look, Andrew Luck had a bad year last year, right?
Yeah.
There were injuries involved, but there was also some pretty poor play when he wasn't injured. Are we sure that that was an aberration last year?
I'm as much sure about that being an aberration as anything, Lindsay, really, because when you go back even for the first week of the season against Buffalo, and I pulled some plays right here, I mean, he couldn't get the ball down the field. I don't think he was ever healthy. Here, max protection right here, 8-man front. This is what he saw most of the year. I mean, they're going to 8-man front to protect a 2-man route right here, and he's getting hit. Left guard is beat, and here he's trying to get the ball to T.Y. Hilton, who's beat Ronald Darby on a little slant route, but the ball sails on him because he's getting hit. You take a look at this play here against the Jets, and look, I mean, he wants to get the ball on the outside here to T.Y. Hilton, and the ball's intercepted by Gilchrist. But if you take a look at Muhammad Wilkerson here, I don't know, Willie, like you get a little twist stunt inside, little TT stunt, and you're coming free like this. That right arm, like wrapped around the neck of Andrew Luck, it's hard to complete passes like that. And even going back to the first week, Lindsay, to your point here about injuries, this is a max protection play, 2-receiver out against cover 3, just a little go route right here with a crossing route underneath, and they've got T.Y. Hilton exactly what they want on the go, and he can't get the ball down the field. I mean, that ball's not in the air 45 yards. He just couldn't push it down there. And I don't think he was ever healthy. I think the shoulder was bothering him, then it was the ribs, and then ultimately, the interior organs that got damaged. So I think that this is the year that he bounces back, and I think they addressed the offensive line this year. They should have done it last year, and it was a year too late.
I think they're a couple of years too late, and he's since 2012 hit 375 times. So he's a little gun shy in the pocket because he's used to pressure, and teams understood that they couldn't run the ball either. So when you can't run the ball, the thing is put the pressure on the quarterback. He's thrown it more since he's been in the league, I'm sure, than any other quarterback, passing attempts when he's been in the game. And that has an effect on your accuracy down the field. As a pass rusher, we're always taught that if you hit the quarterback, even if you don't get a sack, it's going to affect his throw. He's going to be aware. He's going to be conscious of you coming each and every time. And the interceptions go up as
Little
well.
things, really, like you can't really step into your throw the way you want to step into it. So then you start compensating for the hits that are going to be coming your way.
And he's athletic. We know he can run, but he's also a really, really good pocket passer. But when he doesn't have time, when he doesn't have the protection, then, this happens. He's out with injury.
He hasn't had a 100-yard rusher since 2012.
Well, certainly one of those would help him. 84 turnovers in 61 career games. You think that number's going down this year if he's healthy?
Well, you hope that number goes down. I mean, you can't predict those things, but 84 is too many.
Protect him. He'll be all right.
Oh, he does have a new center this year.